Y'all, are you seeing the meetings that I'm seeing on my feed today? These O-Test pray on this glorious Saturday that we're seeing all over the place, darling. I love it. But real quick, let me remind you, in case this space goes away, because it might, you know where else you can find me. I put it at the bottom of every little video here. Your best bet is the Tubi place. That's also where the podcast is. I have a sky that is blue. I'm semi-active on there. If you add me on a Meta platform, can't tell you the next time I'm actually going to log into one of those, so good luck with that. So just a reminder for all that. Okay, back to these O-Test Pray Darling. It's glorious. It's everywhere. It's across the country, okay? And we are hitting critical mass point, and I want to point that out, and I want you guys to really realize that, because you're seeing independent folks, meaning folks that aren't one way or the other, that just give unbiased takes, are being suspended, are being banned, are just packing up shop and saying, you know what, I'm just shutting down my social media in America and forget it, okay? That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign, darling. When people say, okay, you know what, I'm planning to leave for my safety, that's not a good sign. So we are at the critical mass point where, yes, it's up to us, and yes, we are going to have to physically remove these people. No one else is going to do anything. Establishment blues are upset at Bernie at AOC for rallying up the people. Okay, they're upset at anyone who's doing the thing that we want them to do, because they are part of it. They are in on it. They are part of the problems. When we say everyone has to go, I mean everyone. I'm talking everyone in those seats. We need a plane full of people. These folks that are like deportation at any price. Cool. Can we do that? But sending those people to Ruski? Can we do that? Because I'm down for that. I'm down to pay to send all of these people, including the remaining culture members, to Ruski with Joe Rogan, since they love it over there so much. Since our own defense secretary has a Russian stadium. Speaking of Unky Drunky Petey and Whiskey Leaks over here, did you know that he's bringing his uncleared, unclassified wife to meetings with world leaders to discuss, war plans and stuff, because he doesn't have a clearance? Of course, let's just bring his unclearanced wife with him so they can... For people that are career military, anyone who is looking at that going, yeah, that's fine, is a narcissist, okay? The people left in this culture are narcissists, and that's it. The people running the show are narcissists. They will never admit that they've done something wrong. They will always find a scapegoat. Everything is someone else's fault. Everything good is on them. Everything bad is on someone else. They will lie. When they get caught in the lie, it's your fault. It's the reporter's fault. It's someone else's fault. No one's going to step down. No one's going to be punished. This is not a big deal. This is Dems and Libs. Their whole identity is owning Lib. Look, stop arguing with these people. These are people who at this point would take off their own nose and hold it in your face and go, ha ha, triggered, aren't you? Are you triggered by the hole in my face, huh? You triggered that I took my own nose off? Yeah, that bothers you, doesn't it? Ha ha, Cope Harder, liberal tears, that's them. They are gone. They are gone. But what I can tell you, darling, is when you look at these meetings, how many of them do you see? For every 100 of us, you see 10 to 20 of them, because there is no real support. It's bots. It's tens of millions of not real accounts in these comments hyping these people up and telling them that they're the silent majority and that everyone loves what's happening. But when they go and meet, darling, there's 10 of them, okay? When they go and put flags over a bridge and people put up videos going, oh my gosh, this is so scary and offensive. Look at these signs they're putting up. I'm always going, how many people are up there, and how many? How many? It'll be like 5 dudes. That's why they put flags on an overpass, because it's 5 of them. So it was the only way for them to get the message out. So they are not a majority. They're not even like a decent portion, okay? It's dwindling by the day, and they're backed up by bots that are paid for by a bunch of billionaires with specific interests in making it seem like this regime is legit and like everyone loves what's happening, and like this Mayo Chad mediocrity into the pits of hell is a good idea. That's great for America, and it's fixing it to make average people suffer while billionaires cry because their stock is going down. Oh, it's not fair. People need to have empathy for me. Also, if your grandma's missing a check and she complained, she's a fraudster. And here come all the bots going, yes, fix America, sugar daddy doo-doo, you're the only one. Yeah, are you triggered? Are you triggered that I'm trusting a South African billionaire who was disowned by his home country and believes in apartheid to come over here and fix everything? Huh? You triggered that I don't care that my kids aren't going to have school anymore? Yeah, I'll send my kids to work in a field in a factory. You triggered? Yeah, I'll keep them from getting an education. Are you triggered? Yeah, I'll let my grandma not get her Social Security or her medications. Are you triggered? Did I own you? Yeah, those liberal tears, okay? Stop arguing with them. And get ready to put boots on the ground for the 5th because, darling, yes, physical removal is the only thing that's going to work. Oh, side note, that reminds me, the other folks are expecting to get out there and put some bad agents, you know? Now, here's the trick. They're not going to do anything as long as we stay home, which is why we're staying home. But over on the Twitter space, just to let y'all know, they're over there going, yeah, they're all going to get together and start something. It's going to be like J6. It's going to be like BLM. So they're over there thinking that we're going to do the thing that they do, which is get together and start smearing fecal matter on things, when in reality, it's just a showing of numbers, millions upon millions of people going out at the same time to make a statement. This is something they don't understand because the only thing they do is swarm mode, and they go wild and light things on fire and then blame the closest black for it. So this is going to be interesting because that's what they want to happen, except for it's not going to be us outside. So this is going to be interesting on the 5th. I'm so proud of y'all. I'm so proud of y'all. Let's keep the momentum going and let's keep it going because this is importante.